Alright, welcome back everyone. Another day on this project. This is through page 10. Got lots of display space. I think I'm sort of pretty pleased with how these turned out on these guys. Nice. Like say the fake books look good, as well as the real fake books. The cap and bottoms turned out pretty good. I think it both. This one obviously going to stand up. It's always nice when things stand up on their own. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. So you get to see all my successes and all my failures, and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. Have a good time, upload daily, and just sort of want to have fun with it. No, we're not doing anything serious here, so that's all about the fun. If you've seen any kits like this or any of the other stuff that I've built, or just any kit that you think would be cool to watch be built, that's what I meant to say. Feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list, and y'all seem to have pretty good taste as far as I'm concerned. But without any further ado, we're ready to jump into page 11. So got one more book display to build. Not near as many books on this one, at least. I'll still speed them up, most of them. But yeah, this one should be pretty straightforward, as well as the next piece. Then we'll move into some more interesting aspects of the build, which I'm both looking forward to and terrified of. So we'll get to that when we get to it. Get everybody lined up and ready to roll here, and bring you on in, because it's all pretty small scale work. And let's see, this one seems to be pretty straightforward. Just the notches go to the bottom. They are making these tolerances extremely tight on these guys. I run into that last night. Every one of them seems to peel that veneer off the going into piece. And that one just wobbled on me, so I was worried about that. So yeah, you can see it's crooked now. And okay, that was a little more cooperative. But I think once I put this piece on, that should pull that one back into line. I hope. Just be more careful with these two. Okay. Yeah, now we're just sort of keeping the notches going down. Grabbing. Okay. Good. Either pull it straight or break it was the second option. And what it looks like, I think I can use some glue into that, and it's gonna be pretty straight. I'm gonna go with the old Gorilla Super Glue. I can't get just a smidge in there. Line it back up. Should be providing its own pressure, but actually, needle nose to get some pressure on there. That's good. Ooh. I would do the trick I learned, but I don't have I don't have the stuff in here that I was thinking about using. Okay. Excess off there. Okay. I think it's staying in place. We'll find out as we move on. Yeah, now I'll just turn shelves, or lip, or whatever you want to call this here. And here. Not much room to work with there. Okay. There it goes. Okay. They do stand on their own. Okay. Leave. Go ahead and put the labels on beforehand. Just 4 of them. I'll just use the notches as markers to, that's where I'll stick them. B7000 for that, my other favorite, personal favorite glue right now. Staying low. Alright. I'll set them aside. Let that get set up while I do the actual book builds. Just like last night, I'll do one. Hopefully, yeah, this is the last of the books I have to build tonight. I'll do one regular time, then I'll zip through the rest in fast time. I actually did remember to paint the edges on these. So set them up where I'm got them faced properly. Alright, so sticking with the old Gorilla Super Glue. Just a little stab I can do with my brush. You on there, you little swizz around and pick everything up. Line up the edges of the pressure. Doesn't take much. Then pre-fold the binding. And it's fairly close to being lined up. I don't ever seem to get these perfectly aligned. Then another drop of super glue, middle again. Squeeze from the back to get that flush, and then fold down from the top and pressure. And most of the time this works. Got a little mini book. Then I forgot to check the facing on and put it on backwards. But oh well. But, like I said, now I'll zip through the rest of them at high speed. Okay, just like that, we got our books situated. Got our little thing going here. Let's get my handy dandy phone stand out. A little bit better view. This thing's crooked now. Something's not. No, that's crooked. Maybe it's just the angle I'm looking at it. Alright. Got 8 books. So I'm just going to do 4 at a time. Why not? I think it was 8. Oh, there's 9. Maybe 10, I don't know. Yeah, it must be 10. Let's see, that one got a little ragged on the front cover, so I just ease that back. And same on this one. A little bit to cover up. Okay. This one should be easier because it's got a little more clearance above it. More trim work here. I think that's the back cover. It's all right. Alright. Just crooked, made that one crooked. Okay. Another book rack in the books. So set you there to dry. And move on to something a little more straightforward, I think. To build this table. Basically find out if these are going to be a friction fit. I believe it is. Get something to push in with it. Push it in with, rather. Still not far enough. Okay. stabilized. Cool. Now, this goes on the bottom here. Just get sort of centered, best you can, I'm assuming. So, yeah, we got the decorative lines on the top there too. I'll just do this. On the edges there. Spread it around. Seem pretty close, and okay, maybe we should have done this first. Okay, and now center it again. Alright, yes. There you go. Let that dry. Nice. Now this one started the sort of meticulous bits. I've done this before, but it's mixed results on how good they took. You're supposed to have 5 of these, it says, but there are only 4 of them that were actually pink like this, so only get to use 4 of them. And we're supposed to trim half or so. And thread these guys on. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe this one's a little bit. This one looks a little thicker, so let's try it. Okay, yeah, it worked a little better. And I'll just sort of end them up and hope they don't pop off the end. End up with that. Now, just a little bit of glue you can get in here. Probably too much, but it should be enough to a spin and a pull and a twist and hope it stays in place. Now, it's reasonably hollow. Take our grass. Move around here. Nice and tight. To our plant. And then supposedly, I don't think it'll go in through there. You're supposed to. Okay, let me undo that. all the way undo that. All right. Flower in the middle of it. I think the flower's too tall, so let me come down not that far in it. Undo and place that little flap now. Repeat previous step. And there we go. And bring it down a little bit more. Grass out a little bit. And we got us a flower. Excellent. Very minimal glue. I like that. Set you over there, out of the way. Maybe I won't break it. Now, yet another challenging bit. Get to do a globe. On this scale, this is definitely a new one for me. This is not threaded either. I thought this would have holes in it to grab with it. So it's just gonna, I guess we're gluing it in place. Okay. Learn from see if I can get this in here without breaking it. I didn't color that in either. Okay. Oh. I think I'll just go with dark gray on this one. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. The globe's going to be in the way for most of the inside portion there, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. Actually give that a few minutes to dry, and I'll be right back and we'll give this a go. Okay. Let's see here. Where was I? Okay. I think I'm going to try and mount this on its little stand before I... Yeah, that actually is the recommended method according to the instructions. Okay. Got it in there without breaking it. I'm good. Now, as far as this part goes, I think let's go in fairly snug, but it also wants to pop out pretty quickly too. So, seems like a job for the old Gorilla Super Glue. Just do one a little bit on either end of their brackets there. And hope I can get it in there long enough for it to bond. A little pressure maybe. Okay, seems to be staying in. Okay. Now, our map. So, I believe I'm going to start with Australia just because it's the smallest one. I can even get the. Where to put? Okay, cutting tiny notches on this one to just hold it in. So. Okay. Australia is free. And go down here, say we'll put you right there. Pick it up now. Okay, that's gonna be the challenging part. Okay, then it sticks, of course. And pretty sure that's right side up for Australia. I'm paranoid now. Pull up the maps and see. Since they changed the map app, I can never find it. There it goes. Yep. Half moon going down. Okay, then. I guess since I'm on in this hemisphere, I should do Asia next. Asia and Africa together, okay. Let's try. See if I can get the glue on the back of the map. So a little neater. And Africa, Asia, so. The hard part is. Okay, so. Okay, so this is going to be an ugly globe. New plan. Cardstock's a little bit thick to bend over compliantly. So I'm going to try my best at doing some cartography with green marker. Glue off. Okay, so Australia. The crescent moon-ish shape. And Philippines and everything through there. Don't think I want. I guess it actually is going to be Asia, India, and the Middle East, Africa. Back up through Russia. Okay, I let the Middle East get a little out of line. And Africa, Mediterranean, gonna be there. Europe up through here. And South America-ish here. Yeah, I got way out of line on the yeah, Pacific Ocean's not that big. Okay. Yeah. Add some countries in the middle. Okay. I think if I could, well, get it. I think that's acceptable for a scale model globe anyway. And much less frustrating than trying to put all those little bitty pieces of paper on. Alright. And now we're going to move over to the dreaded cloth section. Or dreaded for me cloth section anyway. But I've got a new toy. I promise I'm not trying to get sponsored by Gorilla Glue. It just sort of, this was the first one that came up and it had like options on temperature and stuff, so thought that'd be a good one to go with. But, and it's been forever and a day since I've consistently used a hot glue gun. I think when I was in elementary or middle school, we used them for something. It seems like this is a little bit generous with the cotton for the little tiny pillow we're supposed to make, so I'm going to separate that out. And, oh, I guess I better fold it for a, okay, so this is probably just folding it in half. That, so just let's see how this works. Oh, very badly. Okay. Spread you out a little bit. And over. Definitely warm glue gun. Good thing about it, cleans up easy. Alright. Now we should have a pouch here. And wad you up, hopefully. Tight enough. Get you in there. I think this is going to be a terrible looking pillow. Yep. Okay. Let's try that again with my tweezers, maybe. Pop open. Okay. It's going to be a very bad looking pillow. Okay, maybe try and force some more into it. Maybe you do need all that cotton. A little less. Okay. Okay, force it down. And together. Alright. Now, the question is, do I have enough excess on the edges here? It's down to a reasonable appearance without it busting out on me. Maybe so. Okay, that looks less bad. Good. I'm satisfied with that. That's okay. Yeah, I say it's not perfect, but it's far and away the best pillow I've ever made. Only pillow I've ever made, but still. A little gap right there I missed, but yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, now the part I've been dreading ever since I opened the box. It's time to make our wingback chair. And I just realized I forgot the legs. Okay, so let me go grab the legs and I'll come back and we will tackle this thing hopefully in one go. Okay, got our legs. So, it says to start. These are slightly different, of course. I don't know which one was which. Looks like 2 is the skinnier one. Just guessing by the look of the outline. So I said that was the skinnier one, right? Yeah, okay. So I got 1 and the solid guy. This must go on here. Wrapping these guys over all the way around, it looks like. So, a little more free space here. And sticking with the old hot glue gun, see if I can get a little better control on it here. Just touch there. Roll it over. Looks like I missed. Okay, opposite side, same thing. Yeah, up here at the top, maybe 2. Hold to it to spin it over. Now I remember the downside of I thought the strings were bad on the B7000. And looks like I'm about to need another glue stick. Get you chambered up. And so I can start working my way around a little more expeditiously, I hope. Maybe it was Vacation Bible School we used glue guns. I can't remember. That's sort of bugging me that I can't remember now. Okay. Didn't put anything on that one. And this is quite a mess. But I'm hoping it's going to look good on the other side. Okay, so maybe. The key is going to be to pick it up when I. Yeah, So far it's looking okay. This side looks pretty okay. I'll go crazy now. Okay. No, not like that. That's not a little. Yeah, that's not too bad. Got a little raggedy up there. That's for a first shot. That's not too bad. These guys. Not much in the way of flow control on this thing, though. A little closer to the edge. Yeah, there we go. Push it down and yeah. We'll learn as we go. Yeah, it's getting better. I got a little really sloppy. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's got a lot of excess glue right there. Okay. Yeah, it's got some strings on it, but I think that should be. Memory serves, they are easy to grab and they're pretty sturdy enough to pull apart. Yeah, it's not near as bad as I was expecting when I opened. Like I say, when I opened the box, I just thought this was going to be a train wreck. There we go. All right, so now do it on the side with the little dots in it. You on here. I'll do top and bottom this time. Those corners lined up here and there. That should be a good starting point. So yeah, this is already going better on this one than that last one. clean that off before I started. Okay, I may have gone a little bit too low. Looks like I'm going to have trouble getting coverage on these corners. But maybe not. Maybe it's just stretch. Sure, this is thrilling. Okay, so yeah, just pulled those up a little bit. So I think we're gonna get away with it. End here. Yeah. Not perfect, but perfect enough. For me, anyway. Yeah, like I said, I'm still sticking with the much better than I thought it was going to turn out. Okay. I think... Oh yeah, I've still got some more cloth to go, but I'm going to let this... I think... I'm going to let this... I'm just going to set it aside because we're going to... No, actually, I guess we're going to use this. We are going to need it, so I'm going to unplug it. Yeah, so these guys go back to front. glue them together, so I'm gonna yeah, why not? Just let me no, now I need the Nook. Here. We're supposed to bend them sort of that way. And then we'll make the rest of it. Okay, so now set you aside. I'll get these guys out. We're stacking them up. And actually, I'm gonna put the feet on first. Okay, they slip in easy. You don't have to force them in, so I'm not gonna. I'll wait and glue them on at the end. But we're just doing stack them up, and we're gonna wrap this one with that. Okay. I'll just go with the super glue. This should be pretty straightforward, I think. Glob in the middle. Line you up. Pressure. Repeat. Actually, they're not bonding. Again, that happened last night. Okay. I'm going to get a little more pressure then. Okay. I do not understand that. Usually I can't. It's wood. It should just go automatically. But it is. Okay, this one bonded. Okay. That's confusing and random. Okay, just. I got the clamp right here. And pressure. Nozzle out. There. Best and worst part of that glue is the cap. Okay. It'll take long for that to. Hopefully. Is there anything else I can do in the meantime? Okay, yep, there is. This guy, we're supposed to fold it in half. One side or another better. I think this is the outside. And glue it naturally so get to the hot glue gun, I think, do just that much of it to start with. That corner lined up, I hope, and it will press you down. And the same thing on this end, just bend into the middle. Alright. Alright, so let's have that for to wrap around our ottoman. And okay. I'm going to give this 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I'll come back and we will hopefully actually finish this up in one more go. Okay, I was wrong. This isn't the ottoman, this is the base of the chair. Okay, it's been a minute. Still been a little wobbly there, but I think I can handle it. Okay. So okay, now what am I doing? Just okay, so this goes in the middle. Yeah, it looks like actually we're just bringing it up on the sides like this, and we're going to trim off the bottom bit here, which seems okay, because yeah, this is going to be hidden by the back of the chair because this is going to go around it like that. Okay, yeah, and oh, and this bit is going to wrap around it to tie it all together, so it's going to hide all the seams. Okay, okay, I'm catching up to him now. Okay, so let's grab another paper towel because even on low setting, it still does that thing where it drips out. Okay, let's just do one, two, spread it around, try and do two at once. Okay. That's a start. Yeah, this is not going nearly as well as that first bit. One long bit here, so it's all the way down. Over. Okay. A little bit better. Curves are what's getting me, I think. That's the okay. This here's supposed to be okay. Like I said, now. Dang it! Y'all saw me do that, didn't you? I put it on upside down because the holes are here for our. Okay, now that's not going to come off without destroying that fabric, so I'll just have to glue those on when the time comes. Okay, yeah. Improvise and move on. But right now we're just actually these little guys for go along the edge here. Just clean this up, hopefully. Do a little more glue on that little flap in there and there, but otherwise pretty good all the way around. So let's see if I can't get some in here. Touch in there. Squeeze you out. Alright. And in here. Okay. Alright. And all our glue strings going around everywhere, but so they're popping off pretty easily. Okay. I think we will probably finish the actual chair itself tomorrow, but I want to get everything staged up and ready to go. So we do that. Technically, the end of page 12 is folding this in half and gluing it. But I think I want to get it wrapped. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the body, and then I'll fix the legs tomorrow. Yeah, so it wants the, it says for the seam to be in the back here, which makes sense. Wrap it around like so. That is about perfect as far as getting there. Alright, so let's just do the super glue technique where I anchor on one end and just work my way around as we go. So, down. And nice even bead maybe. Well, with the top, hopefully. This is more situation, I think. Front of our chair. Go for it all. Okay, so we got our base of our chair. Get those strings out, maybe. I don't even know. Yeah, y'all can see them. Okay. Now, it says, let's take this guy, sort of flush with the bottom, bring it together like that. that around a little bit. Okay, and this is going to be the part where I'm going to... Okay. I'm just going to go try and do this quick and just go straight across the bottom. And okay. Clamp back out again, I think. Fingers out of the way. So I want to be able to do a little shaping on this back. A little more rounded. Okay, that should have set in by now. Nope, it did not. It's separated on the... Okay, so, of course, answer that, just more glue. Didn't think about that aspect of it. Separating, okay. But I didn't put much glue on the edges either, so that makes sense that it would do that. Now this is separating again. Way too much glue in this thing. Okay, I'm gonna clamp this one down. Let that glue cool overnight, I think. Unplug my glue gun while I'm looking at it. And we will, let's say, we'll start off tomorrow with finishing this chair up. Hopefully the glue will bond overnight good enough for me to, let's say, it doesn't look great, but it looks much better than I thought it was going to so far. Especially given my history of working with material models. But yeah, so let me actually move this over. Okay, a little more even distribution. Let's let that glue get good and cool, and hopefully everything will hold together when we take it off tomorrow, and everything will be good to go. But in the meantime, we've made reasonable progress tonight. Got our little one more book display and our table, which is, I think we'll stand up on. Yeah, nice stand up. Of course, our little flower pot and our extremely inaccurate globe. But yeah, oh, and of course the pillow, which I'm also surprised turned out even close to being this good. But in the meantime, folks, let's see, not in the meantime, anyway. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.